As you may be aware, all eyes seem to be particularly focused on the semiconductor industry right now. Regulations in this industry will definitely increase. Of course, this is not just limited to semiconductors, as it serves as an example on what to expect on other pieces of technology in the near future as they are added to the list of controlled items. The existence of America's entity list is a more indirect yet important factor behind Japan's revision of its own export policy. The U.S. entity list is a distinctive system that identifies specific companies and essentially prohibits all exports to these companies, whether they are involved in technology or physical goods. As you know, one of the most famous cases is when China's Huawei was put on the entity list, effectively banning the export of technology and goods to Huawei. This is a unique approach taken by the United States. Another characteristic of the entity list is the extraterritorial application. Although it is U.S. law, it applies to goods made overseas using U.S. technology. For example, if a Japanese company manufactures a product in Japan using U.S. technology and intends to export it to Huawei, this export could fall under the restrictions of the entity list, requiring prior approval from the U.S. Department of Commerce. Therefore, even if a Japanese company manufactures a product in Japan and intends to export it to Huawei, it would still need prior approval from the U.S. Department of Commerce, making it an extremely unusual system. I think it is unlikely that Japan will implement their own equivalent of the entity list. However, as I mentioned earlier regarding technology, there's a possibility that specific technologies will be included in a new list, making it mandatory to consult with METI for all such technologies. This could have a similar effect as the entity list. Of course, it is not yet clear how this new export control system will be implemented, so we must closely monitor its implementation. For example, it may become possible for METI to control all exports to specific companies. This is an intriguing issue, and both exporters and importers should closely follow the developments of this policy.